Hey guys, Jenna from the Flip Flop Barnyard here. I want to talk with you today about cultivating a heart for homesteading in your kids. What brought this about was I had a nice chat with Tammy Trayer from Trayer Wilderness, and we were talking about questions we get from other people, just a variety of different questions. And one of them that I get often is how do I get my kids to want to participate in this lifestyle and want to homestead and want to eat healthy, because a lot of people say they just don't think they could get their kids to eat healthy, or they could get them to want to homestead because of the work and all of that stuff. And so I've been thinking and I've been writing, and now I'm doing this little video for you. And for us, we have succeeded in getting our kids to want to homestead and want to live this life. And we're really excited about that. They're excited about it, and that's just great. So some of our tactics, I guess, for lack of a better term, have been to teach them about stewardship and about taking care of themselves and about taking care of the world around them that God has given us and all of the things He's given us to utilize in this world. Our animals and the soil we work and everything. You know, we do everything as naturally as possible. We don't use chemicals. We don't use any kind of pesticides. We don't do genetically modified feeds for our animals or anything like that. And so we have been really open with them and talking to them about that kind of stuff and what the ramifications are, the health ramifications, the environmental ramifications, and all of these things. So they have a really good understanding of why we do what we do. And they think that it's really cool that we do what we do. As far as the hard work goes, yeah, you know, some jobs are harder than others. We keep it age appropriate. We have 6 kids, 11 and under. So our 11-year-old son, he is wonderful. He does a lot of things that the rest of the kids just can't do. And we all work together as much as we can. But even with the tasks that the younger kids can't do, we try to bring them along so they're watching us, because at some point they'll be big enough to do it. And we make things as fun as possible. You know, every day isn't fun, and they do complain sometimes. I mean, we're not perfect by any means, but keeping a good attitude and doing everything we can to the best of our ability is the goal. And that's hard sometimes for us adults, much less the kids, but you know, that's what we work towards. We work together in the garden. The little ones love to plant things and love to dig holes in the dirt, and so sometimes when we're working and doing things in the garden, they're just over in a corner digging a hole and throwing dirt everywhere, and that's great. You know, they're in their minds, they are working in the garden, and they're learning, and they're learning by doing and watching. And the other thing we do is with our animals, they help with them. They help feed them and they help take care of them. They see the little animals, the babies, and they play with them. And from day to day, we just like to sit and watch them. Sometimes they like to collect eggs. And then when we have animals they're raising for meat, they are helping with the processing of the animals. So they're involved in the entire lifespan of the animal. And when we sit down to a meal, that we have, you know, if we have vegetables that we've grown, and we have milk from our cow that we've hand milked, and we have, you know, chickens we've raised or whatever, we sit there and we look at the meal and we're like, wow, all of this was done right here on our property, and we all work together to make this meal happen. You know, we work together in the kitchen cooking. We all love to cook together. So really the whole entire thing, from the little animal when it arrives, or the seed we put in the ground, from first sprouting, the whole thing is done together as a family, and then it's right there on our table, and we enjoy this meal. And it's just the pride that I see in the kids' faces. It warms my heart. It really does. And I feel that, and it's just an amazing thing to be able to do this. So if you can really work with your kids and get them to understand, and softly work with them and be gentle with them. If you're harsh and you try to be forceful and nothing is fun and it's just all work and no play, it's going to breed rebellion. They're not going to want to do it. But if you can make it fun and make it exciting, make it a family event and make it special, you know, we like to look for those special moments in every day and the enjoyment of every day, rather than trying to live like a lot of people do, from exciting event to exciting event, and in between everybody's bored and blah. You know, we really work to try to make every day not a big special event, but just finding the joy and the quiet and the simple moments of life. So I hope that I've helped you, and if you have any more questions about this, I would be happy to answer them. Leave them in the comments, and I'll see you next time. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with all your friends, hop over to the blog, and sign up for our newsletter at flipflopbarnyard.com. You can keep up to date with everything that's going on around here. Until next time, happy homesteading!